going to the East Bank. It's really cool on the East Bank.
So we've been in Luxor for almost a year, and now it's less than 2 weeks until we leave, and it's starting to feel all too real that we're leaving this place that had really started to feel like home.
Allow us to reintroduce ourselves.
Our name is GoingGoing.BackBack.
In 2019, we had 3 kids under 5, a new minivan, and a house full of things.
With our eldest due to start school in a few months, we decided it was now or never to take an extended vacation. And so we set off to explore the world and be back in time for his first day.
We were several months into our trip when the pandemic hit and schools around the globe shut down.
It confirmed the idea that was already brewing in our minds, that there was no better classroom than the one our kids were already in, the world.
We sold our minivan, gave away everything that couldn't fit into a suitcase, and became full-time travelers.
Join us as we very slowly travel the world, GoingGoing.BackBack. We are headed to the East Bank to run some errands. We're going to go and try and buy our train tickets from Luxor to Cairo, try and grab a suitcase because ours is on its last legs, and get some closed-toe shoes because we probably don't want to wear the shoes we've been wearing on the train and plane.
Hi! We're going to the East Bank. It's really cool on the East Bank. But it is really hot. It used to be really hot. But when it's winter time, it's freezing in the morning and in the night. So make sure to stay in a house with big blankets. What the heck?
Assalamu alaikum.
What the heck?
Assalamu alaikum.
How is he doing that?
Sights and sounds of Egypt.
Hi, it's me again. So, we're just heading to the East Bank. Really nice on this side. Woo! You can see it right across the Nile. Right there. If you haven't went to Egypt before, don't worry. It's fine. Make sure you get suntan because it's hot in there. It's cold in the night. Okay, we're just about to go on the boat. Here's my mom and sister.
Hi.
This is my brother and my dad. Say hi. Hi.
I'm Daddy.
Wait, let me do something.
Brother and Dad.
So, the boat is... When is the boat going to be here, Daddy? Oh, the boat's already here, and we're walking there right now. Look,
Hibiscus.
So there's a few different modes of transportation in Luxor. This is one of the ones that can feel a little bit precarious to get on and off, but it's really no trouble, and you know, the boat captains are always happy to give you a hand however you need it. So here's how we get on. Alright, here's the checklist for today. Ready? Train tickets, suitcase, shoes for 3, potentially 4 people. I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting?
Snacks.
Train.
Food? Snacks. Oh, train snacks?
Train snacks.
Train snacks.
Lunch.
Train
Lunch.
snacks and planes.
I really feel like I'm forgetting something.
No,
Train tickets, shoes.
Suitcase.
I know what you're forgetting. You already said all of those. Hi guys. So we're going now on to get shoes for me, food for me, more shoes for me, suitcase for me. Everything that we're getting right now is for me. So now we're finally leaving, and we're gonna go get stuff for me, and me.
That would be funny.
We will have to go back over to catch the train, but we'll probably take a car because we're not
Bye,
lucky.
people. Whoever's watching, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Mama, make sure you subscribe
It's
to
not
our
over
channel
yet. That's the last
and
thing
give
you
us
said.
good likes.
I guess you can put that in after.
Thanks.
Give us good likes.
Hello, it's me again. Now we're right on the Nile, ready to go. See now?
There are a few different spots you can dock on the East Bank. We tend to stop at the one either at the Winter Palace or at the Luxor Temple. Right now we're coming up to the Winter Palace Hotel.
That dog, look.
And that dock over there, it looks like it has fallen in.
What happened? Oh. What happened? Crash? Big boat? Hello. Good job.
Me walk fast. Be careful on these because you might fall off.
So it can be a little bit precarious, but
So you don't.
it's not too bad, especially if you have some help. So I don't know if you can see there, the man's gone up at an angle because that whole dock's pulled up.
Mommy,
And this was
go faster.
the kind of ship smashed into it. So we're walking along the Corniche. There's an upper and a lower part of the Corniche. The lower part leading down to the boats and then the upper part at street level. One of the things that I really appreciate about Luxor is there's always places to sit at the sides, at the Corniche. Assalamu alaikum. So even though the weather can be extreme, there's plenty of places to take a break. Yeah, anybody can hold hands. Seeing the Luxor temple never gets old. I love how much of it you can see right from the street. So we're gonna get a taxi up to the train station. It's not that far, but it is quite warm. Assalamu alaikum. Here's where the horses and carriages tie up when they're not in use. Right across from the Luxor temple.
Just like, look at the V in the V, it's backwards, yes.
So we've been in Luxor for almost a year and now it's less than 2 weeks until we leave, and it's starting to feel all too real that we're leaving this place that had really started to feel like home. The East Bank is a lot more hustle and bustle than there is in the West Bank,
I'll get you a bigger one, okay?
but not nearly as much as you'd find in Cairo or in Giza.
Small one. 5 small ones for you, okay?
It's part of what makes Luxor the perfect location to come and spend time, because you can have that fantastic village feel of the West Bank. You can have the amenities that are available on the East Bank, and you can have the phenomenal history and the sites that exist on both the East and West Bank. So it really has it all. Plus it's quite affordable. Accommodations are affordable. Fresh fruits and vegetables are very affordable. Bread. It's really a great place, and we're really grateful that we've got to spend this time here. So we are pulling up to the train station. Try and get our train tickets from Luxor to Cairo. Alright, headed into Luxor train station. Alright, so another great thing about Egypt is that the major bank ATMs do not charge fees. So if you have a card that doesn't reimburse your fees, if you try like banks like Bank Misr, they're not going to charge you an additional fee on your transaction to get out your cash. And the train station here in Luxor has a number of ATMs from a bunch of different banks. So if you're needing to get cash out to buy your ticket, you can. So over here I'm going to buy a first class ticket. Here's also where they have the sleeper train tickets. So we took a look at the train website before we came to the station to see which trains we wanted to go, note down all the information. So once we're here at the train station, you can buy them. If you're buying 4 or fewer tickets, you can actually just buy them online on the Egyptian train website. But there's more than 4 of us, so we had to come down to the station to do it. How's it going?
Standing in the train station. It's high season, so it's a lot more people here now. So it's a little more crazy in the city now. But everything is good.
They've told us to come to window number 3. Window number 4 are the sleeper train tickets, which we are not going to do. They're about $70 US per person, whereas the one we're on is about $15 per person. I will tell you exactly how much once we've got them. We're actually going to buy an extra ticket to give us a little more leg room. That's how reasonably priced they are. It can be a really long train ride. It's supposed to take, I think, about 11 hours, but we've caught it previously where it took like 15 or 16 hours, so you never quite know exactly how long it's going to take either.
This is Luxor, Cairo. Okay?
Come on.
And you come in here inside the station at 8:40, something like that. Okay?
Tamania Winos. Tamania Winos.
Oh, you speak Arabic. You are Egyptian.
Try it. Alrighty, so just bought our train tickets from Luxor to Giza, to Cairo. They came to less than 1,200 Egyptian pounds, which with the current exchange rate is less than $50 US, and that was for 2 adults and 4 child tickets. We've bought tickets previously, and other people have bought them for us and haven't specified that they were child tickets, and I think perhaps they would cost a little more. So it's worth specifying the age of the children if you're traveling with kids. Alright, so you can see right there is the train station. And it's actually at the end of the same street that leads right up from Luxor Temple. Down this street, you find a lot of useful things. There's a supermarket that isn't actually called Crazy Man, but the Arabic sounds like they're saying Crazy Man. Plenty of bakeries. Delicious treats. Salam alaikum. There's the department store that we're headed to now, and the shoe store. Just try and get some closed shoes for the trip. Plenty of restaurants and other kinds of stores for most of what you could be looking for. Alrighty, we're in the shoe store. Really excited about it. These are the only shoes the girls have left because they have lost all their other pairs. So we need to get them something that fits, that covers their feet for the train and the plane. Oh, what's that?
You can get a basket.
Oh, I don't think we need a basket, but if you want to hold one, you can. So this is on that main drag coming up between the train station and Luxor Temple. So you can see there's no lack of shoes as long as you have small feet. I am a size 44 or a US size 11, and they do not carry that size range in women's shoes.
You can't be watching us. Hello, everybody. Hello. What do we do? We're going to find some shoes for the 4 of us. Say hi, Mommy.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Cricket.
Mommy, I can show you. Come on. I can show you where her size is.
How do those feel, Cricket? Yeah?
They don't feel good. Hello. We're still here. Picking out my shoes. I'm just gonna look around. There's so many shoes. Some bags.
We are 1 for 4 in here. There's another store we can go try.
We do kind of need new shoes for me or my little sister.
Alright, what do we get?
We got some shoes. We got a new backpack. We got a purse. We got a receipt. Shukran!
How much was that?
450.
450 Egyptian pounds? Less than $20.
Is that all for me?
I hope to come back here.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.
We love this bakery here on the East Bank. Come here every time we come over on the East Bank. They have a few vegan options. It's happy to answer any of the questions we have about whether something has eggs or has milk or dairy. So he doesn't necessarily know what the word vegan means, but he's happy to answer questions about the ingredients on the food items. So this is the spot right here. Come and see them next time you're in Luxor. All right, going into Anasa, which is a department store here. They have a floor of women's clothes. Assalamu alaikum. And then a floor of men's clothes, for kids' clothes, there's some toys, and a floor of like sports stuff. We're now getting another doll. Alright, so we have suitcases and shoes. Alright, what'd you get? Some light up sneakers. How much are they?
I don't know.
Have a look on the tag.
Tag? Oh, this tag. Mommy, look.
445 Egyptian pounds. About over like $17. And then we're gonna get a suitcase. That's 1,250 Egyptian pounds. Shoes that are 750. And then thinking about getting this Arabic alphabet for the kids to keep practicing their Arabic after we go. It's like any good store right next to the checkout. There's a bunch of stuff that you don't need, but you're definitely gonna feel like you want.
Look at this cute little thing. What is
And we've been successful. We have train tickets, we have a suitcase, we have 4 pairs of sneakers. We're in good shape. We have finished our shopping and we have come to a Taste of India, an Indian restaurant on the East Bank. I think it might actually be the only Indian
We
restaurant.
all got toys. I got, what are these called? I'm just gonna say an
A
A.
Matchbox card.
Yes. And its code name is an A2010.
So, a Taste of India is, I think, the only Indian restaurant in Luxor. The food's fantastic, and they're not a vegan or a vegetarian restaurant, but they are, they completely understand what those things mean. So it's a great place if you have dietary restrictions, because, you know, Indian food lends itself very easily to being vegetarian or vegan. We came over here by taxi. The taxi driver didn't know where it was, but we were able to just plug it into the GPS and show him how to get here. So that's another reason why it really helps to get a SIM card in the country you're visiting. An Egyptian SIM card's really easy to get. It will only last as long as your visa, so if you extend your visa, you'll also have to take that information in to extend you a SIM card or get a new SIM card with your new visa extension. So we've been using Vodafone SIM cards. We spend about $10, $12 a month. The deals vary month by month, so it's hard to say the exact number, but the deals are very reasonable, and for that we usually get about 20 gigabytes data and about 300 minutes of talk time, or the same with text. So very reasonable, definitely better value than trying to use international roaming, even if you're only here for a week or two. Alright, the food is here. We have samosas. We have Bombay potatoes. We have aloo gobi. We have taka dal. Some basmati rice. Some chapatis that they've made for us with no butter. Ready to dig in. How's that samosa?
My one is this, and I eating another one. There's only 2.
What else are you eating?
Samosa and rice and dal.
What are you having, Cricket?
Rice and dal.
How is it?
It's so good. You should try it. Peace out.
How's the food, Baba Chichi?
Very good.
What are you having?
Aloo gobi with rice and dal. Very good.
The sun is setting and we are heading back from the east bank to the west bank of Luxor. Now shopping. Wow! What do you want to do?
I want to go to sleep.
Heading home. Our wonderful boat captain Ali has sent his boat for us. Yeah, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? The sun is just starting to set, so the light is beautiful. I think I'm okay, thank you, baby. Yeah, these stairs, they move when you step on them, which makes for a little bit of a roller coaster ride. But they get you where you're going. I know I've said it already, but I'm really gonna miss Luxor. It's a fantastic place. If you ever have the opportunity to come and spend some time here, I think you'll love it too. Boat Captain Ali. Hello. Riding on the Bob Marley. You can see his phone number there if you ever need a boat in Luxor. He's the best. He takes great care of us. He's always where he says he's gonna be, which is exactly what you want from a boat, really. We got everything we needed?
Everything we needed. And more.
We are pulling up to the West Bank, right in front of our house, and gonna head home, take a shower, chill out. Thanks for coming along on our journey with us. I hope it gave you a bit of insight into what it's like living in Egypt and what it's like getting around in Luxor.
Make sure you subscribe
It's
to
not
our
over yet.
channel
That's the last
and
thing
give
you
us
said.
good likes.
I guess you can put that in now.
Thanks!
Give us good likes.
So, see you on the next video. Bye bye. Make sure to subscribe and like Going Back.